Look at the shake go. And then the quad sweep and everything.
Oosh.
And
Oosh.
that's you said the end of your off season, right?
Yeah, I was 232. I think the dark horse is Nick Walker. I think he's going to really make some noise this year as well.
Yep, I think so too.
I think so.
Well, champ is here,
Hello,
and you almost look
hello,
like
ladies.
you almost
Lady.
look like you're getting too big for your shirts.
You say what now?
You don't look like a 212 guy no more.
Maybe I'm not 212.
Uh,
Maybe I'm not 212.
I'm not, you're probably not, but you don't even look like a 212 no more. I mean, thank God that you finally announced that you're doing your opening debut in Prague. It was hard for me to keep my mouth shut for so damn long.
I already know it, man. It's one of those things where you're just ready to tell the whole world. But even for myself, I couldn't tell a soul. I couldn't even talk about it or even give it a hint.
Why?
Yeah.
Huh?
Why?
I mean, why not? Is something
Well,
that
we've been talking about it for 2 years now. It's not like it's a.
I mean, I talked about possibly doing open, but I didn't say when. It's just one of
Like
those things.
I want to get my legacy in 212.
100%,
So
1000%.
12 don't mean that much though, dog. Come on.
I mean, you may feel that way, but for me, so having two Mr. Olympias under my belt, I have a Mr. Olympia under my belt, so
Okay.
you know what I mean. So,
we can't say that. So
thank you, Dennis. Thank
so
you.
we
I just
just
think it's the junior varsity
I
to
just bow down and just leave it right there.
Nah,
So
man.
since you made it official, then at least let me know, when did you decide to not announce it, but to decide that you're going to do an open in 2025?
It was in July. It was around the end of the off season. Once we
Last year.
of this year.
No, it had to be before, man, because you told me that before.
Well, around that time, yeah, around that time, yeah,
Yeah.
and that's when we was. I said, I want to do Prague. I was thinking about the Prague because of, the C-bum effect. I guess you can say the show was great, and I
Uh-huh.
was like, I think this would be a really good 2 day peak show for me to see how I do in a show like that. And then
Oh, they making this a 2-day event now?
yeah, it's a 2 day, so it's a Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, but it's always been just a 1-day show, right?
I no,
Chris,
it was a 2 day, I believe.
I know it was usually the way I know it, when it was 1 day was the amateurs and the next day the pros. Chris, you're the ambassador. Come on now.
yes. Yeah, it was like that.
So
Yeah.
is it
The
still like that?
amateurs.
Maybe you think it's a 2-day show and it's a 1-day.
No, it is a 2 day show.
It is today.
We
Today.
compete Saturday night and then we compete also Sunday. So
Okay, so
I
then
thought,
that's the first time they do it.
yeah, so I thought this would be a good idea for, like, when I do move up to open in the future for the Mr. Olympia, we know how to peak my body. So I thought this would be a good practice.
Yeah, because you need to be a 2-day, yeah. So okay, so I'm just guessing right now, okay? I'm not guessing, I'm predicting. Okay. So let me predict this. You win the prop, which means you qualified for the open next year.
Uh-huh.
Would you do the open next year?
That's to be determined.
Oh, come on.
That's to be determined.
We need another announcement day.
That's to be determined, man. I'm not thinking that far ahead. I just truly want to see,
Stop it. He's not thinking that far ahead. But your brain all over the place, all the way next year. Do you even know when the Olympia is next year?
I don't.
That's another thing that I will not say today because it will come out soon.
Ooh.
How much
Come on, Dennis, be me. Just say it.
how much would you how much would you win at the Olympia 212?
It's yeah,
It's
let me just say this. It's gonna be a little earlier.
Oh,
That's all I can say. And it might be somewhere else.
oh.
Not that I know.
Germany.
Dubai.
What did
Come
you
to
say?
Dubai.
Dubai, Germany and
No,
Dubai.
no. No, it's not leaving the country. No.
Ah, okay.
Orlando.
No.
Okay.
So this is all I can say because that's not officially announced yet, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
So yeah, anyway, so back to
Man.
Keone. First of all, I'm so fucking happy that we were able to make an agreement for you to come to Germany to get
Yeah,
started because I think the fucking fans will love you over
yeah,
there.
it's going to be super exciting. I went to Germany for FIBO. I was with Jim 80, but I wasn't on the bodybuilding fan side, so I didn't really get to experiencing that much besides watching the FIBO show. But now I can actually feel how crazy the fans are because
Yeah.
the
Oh,
one team's wild.
I wish you guys would be able to witness the crowd in Offenbach this 2 weeks ago. Because
Oh,
I watched videos and stuff, but it doesn't really come across the same way it was. It was soccer stadium fucking vibes. It
yeah, it
was
looks crazy. I've seen from different angles on people's YouTube's channels, like Urs. He documented the whole thing, and
yeah,
it was crazy.
unbelievable. So yeah, the German fans are, in my opinion, and I'm not saying this because I do the shows in Germany. I'm just saying this because I really believe it. And I said this 10, 15 years ago, the best fans when it comes to bodybuilding. And I know there's a lot of people, they're going to argue the Brazilian fans are the best or the Iranian fans. The Iranian fans, they couldn't prove themselves yet because there's no big shows over there. I believe, of course, they would probably fill up stadiums with 10, 20,000 if there was. But when it comes to loyal bodybuilding fans, I think the Germans are right there on top of the list.
Definitely. I mean, I got a little glimpse of it at FIBO, so that was pretty legit.
Yeah, and Milos and Chris, they both know the FIBO wasn't that the highlight of the year when it comes to
Always.
any bodybuilding
Oh
event?
my God. As far as the eye can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 10 times bigger event than any event organized in the United States.
Not only that, the in-between time when you're just eating your food, man, they still just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, when you compare it to what's the biggest expo here? Is the Arnold or is it the Arnold, I would say, right?
Yeah, the Arnold.
Yeah, for size wise. And when you compare the Arnold is what, two halls?
Yeah.
The FIBO
sometimes
was
one.
12. FIBO was 12.
Yeah, that was insane.
Well, you're not even gonna see the whole thing. That's
Yeah,
for
no
sure.
way.
I could bet anybody that you haven't even seen all the halls of what's going on.
You can't. You'll be too tired.
Yeah.
Impossible.
You're too tired.
All right. So Dennis, you have inside information, but you're not telling us. It's very interesting though.
I don't have any inside information. If it was inside information to the point where I could talk about it, then it's yeah. But I think you very well
You have
understand.
inside information that you
I
cannot talk
think,
about it. That's good.
Milos, I think you very well understand that sometimes you can't really say what you want to say.
I just put it on a t-shirt and pretend like I don't know what I'm doing.
But no, I have let me put it this way. I have a feeling that it's going to be earlier
Yeah. All
and
right.
it's going to be different, a different.
So we were talking about Keone, doing the Prague, and then right after Prague, when he experienced 2 day show, the first 2 day show that is coming up is Arnold Classic, and we talk about it 750,000 prize
Uh-huh.
money. I just can't
Uh-huh.
see.
Look at the smile. Look at he's trying not to smile right now. Look
Yeah,
at him.
okay. I had the privilege of actually talking to Amanda, and I'm really floored with your soon-to-be wife. I
Thank
mean, these guys are really a team like no other. I mean, there is Marlena and Samson, and when you have such a strong marriage and couple and team into it, and
you.
Amanda and you know Keone, I mean, Jesus Christ, you guys are probably even the next level. The level of planning that she exposed to me, like when we had that little, chat, is like amazing. So you're in the good hands, but coming out of her mouth, when she watched you, she says, "This is the best body in the world,
Yeah.
best bodybuilder in the world," which means not best 212. Initially, when we talk about it and kind of Chris asked you, like, okay, you're building the legacy, but that even two Mr. Olympia titles come with the asterisks. 212 Mr. Olympia is not Mr. Olympia. Let's face it. And I know maybe you don't want to hear it, but Mr. Olympia stands for best bodybuilder in the world. And that's how your soon-to-be wife saw you. Right now, you could take that title. You could. And many of us were saying, like, what will happen if 2 weeks from now you step actually on a open Olympia stage? Would you have a chance? Dennis, you saw
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
absolutely having a chance, right? So having a chance to be the Mr. Olympia or having a asterisk to it, okay, what kind of legacy is this really? Okay, you've
Oh,
already built and done that, 2 or 3 or 5 or how
For
many?
me, the legacy is not just winning the 212 Miss Olympia, it's having multiple Olympias in two different categories. And to me, I think that's what a legacy is. And that's what I'm building. I know people joke about it or say you're building a legacy in the 212. Yes, I am. And I'm trying to win. The goal is to win as many as I can until I reach my weight limit and move up and actually, win the Mr. Olympia. And for me, that's a legacy. And there's not many people on this planet can say that. Derek could, but he only had one 212. If I can have multiple 212 plus a Mr. Olympia plus more, why not?
so you're going for 3 right now, so that's all you need. You go
Yeah,
for 3.
that's the goal. We're just cooking. I like to say, like me and the man, just let the man cook. Just let me cook. Like
I was
Marinating.
asking
I
how
call it
much.
marinating. I'm calling it
we're,
marinating.
we're,
Yeah.
we're marinating. Like
Yeah.
people wants to rush the process for me, but at the end of the day, I'm always going to do it on my time.
What is it like though? What is it like though, hearing from everybody in the industry or from people that they know what they're talking about, hearing that you are the best body that we have in bodybuilding right now?
I mean, it's very flattering. It's very rewarding because I feel like I have worked very hard to be talked about, but still I still have to prove myself. I still haven't proved that yet because I haven't been in the open Mr. Olympia, and I think I will feel that 100% once I actually win the Mr. Olympia. But I'm very flattered and honored to hear that, and it's very motivating, and that drives me every single day to make that goal happen. And yeah, it's very motivating. It pushes me to the next level.
Let me ask you this. The video you posted 23 hours ago, that's not recent, is it?
No, that was the end of my off season. So I took that the day before I started prep.
So would you mind if we just played a video real quick? A
Yeah.
video from your Instagram, and then would you mind if I show 2 pictures from like 2 weeks ago? Because if you say you don't want that out, then I'm not going to do it.
You can just
Because when you post that video, I'm looking at the video. I was like, nah, that's not now, man. There's no fucking way. Because I'm comparing, and I was like, there's no fucking way. This
and
is.
y'all gotta read the cap. That's what's wrong with you guys. Y'all don't read.
I don't read. I don't read. I just look.
Man, you can't do that in life. You gotta read.
What do you think? How many people watch your videos and pictures and don't even read what you say?
Oh, a tons. I mean, people literally took that video and compared me to Crizzo.
You would rather not have that. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago. You would rather not have that out.
Yeah.
I understand it, and
Okay.
you know what? And when you say don't, then it's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
So,
but you can show the video that I posted on Instagram. That's
no,
fine.
I don't like the video too much though because I know the pictures. No,
Exactly. You just showed one on
All
Instagram.
right. Listen, and Nico, post the video, not the pictures. Post the video, and just that was him at the end of his off season. And we've been talking about Keone for a few years now, and we always said, when Keone, if he ever puts it together, shit, it's over for everybody. And that's exactly what happened. You put it together. The first year you won the Olympia, and then the next year you were even better. And I have a feeling that this year will be your absolute best version, and it would beat both of these versions from before to
Definitely.
the point where it's not even close anymore. Plus, if you compare your body weight from 2 years ago for your first 212 Olympia to your body weight probably this year, how much of a difference is it?
Oh, it's a big.
Don't tell me that's a secret too.
It's a big difference.
It's a big difference, right?
We'll be knocking at the door.
Oh, so you're getting close.
We'll be knocking at the door for sure.
Okay, cool. So yeah, there's no other way than up anyways. So that's it.
This is a complete different version of me from 24 to now. I swear, like since I turned 30, my body just really turned up. It really changed a lot. The maturity, the density, the quality of my muscle, the skin texture. It changed so fast.
Yeah, you're about to hit your prime. You're about to hit your prime the next 5 years, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy to Milos. It's crazy to see that he's only 30 years old where he's at.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to listen. We were saying this 5 years ago when we were analyzing everything. If Keone shows up in good condition, he's untouchable in 212 years to come, right? We were talking, he's pretty much close to perfect. But that Keone, you cannot compare to Keone from just a year ago. And Keone that you were telling us, put it this way, Keone, you send the Dennis pictures and then he brags about it, but he can't show us. So we all like, God damn, send me one photo and he doesn't want it. That's why I ask you.
If you want a sneak peek, I'll put a sneak peek here and on Instagram. I just posted my glutes and hamstrings like 2 days ago here and there. You can pull it all up. It's just there for the whole world to see.
Okay, Nico, check his Instagram. Check his Instagram and see if we can get a sneak peek.
We got
accidentally post those two pictures that tell you.
No, I'm good with that. When somebody tells me don't, I won't. What are we looking for? That's the video. That's the video. That was it.
You can whatever. It's for the whole world to see.
Scroll and see what else. Look at the shake go. And then the quad sweep and everything.
Oosh.
And that's, you said, the end of your off season, right?
Yeah, I was 232.
Yeah. Look at that, 232, Milos. If we would have to guess now and not knowing how much he weighs, what would you guess?
255,
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, because when he was guest posing in Pittsburgh, and he was standing next to the bigger guys, the Samson was there. I said, listen, you held your own being 50, 60, 70 pounds less. That was crazy. That's because of his shape.
Yeah, it's absolutely the most pronounced X frame ever. I mean, thickness to the legs and width of the lats with the smallness of the waist creates really extreme X. There's not too many people that have it. There are some, but without the quads. And there's some with not such a small waist, but he has it all.
I like to see the one. I like to see the one that you posted with the striations in the quads, and you can see the side of your leg, which is like almost like a plate.
When I lock my leg down.
Yeah, that's what I like to
on
see.
my Instagram.
Nico, let's try to find that.
That's what I like to see because
on the carousel right here in the middle, if you go up, I posted a back one too.
Carousel, Nico, the carousel, he said.
What carousel?
So let's elevate in the cream of rice. Like right between the cream of rice posts. Right there.
With the one?
Yeah, right there. It's like a little carousel.
Okay.
Oh, so okay. Is that, how old is it?
That was like 3 days. That was like post training. That was my post hamstrings, I believe.
So look on the side.
Yeah, that's Chris Cormier like.
Yeah.
Just listen, when you go back and stop it, can you stop the video?
And the feathers?
Yeah. So keep going. Keep going.
Lock it down.
I'll tell you when to stop. And then I'll tell you what I see. And now stop it. If you would show me this picture, I said, this is Chris Cormier.
Yeah.
Did. I would say the way he holds his hands, everything about this picture says Chris Cormier. Am I bullshit?
Yeah. Right leg was like that.
Hey, Chris leans his upper body a little bit more. He looked at his quads a little bit more.
Because I got to look at the show, baby. I got to look at the show.
Awesome. Thanks, Nico.
That's awesome, man. Look at that shit.
Mr. O, 3 times. Okay, so he said, okay, he's manifesting. There you go.
3 times. I was just asking, how much do you win there if you win?
What?
At the 212.
50.
Yay.
You get that for 10th place at the big one.
Hey.
I'm not
gonna say nothing.
I'm not much into business, but he might like to be a business advisor.
I tell you this. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we'll have another surprise, prize money surprise.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Hey, so back when I first met you, you came into business with you and Flex.
Yeah, 19.
Yeah, that was like that was so long ago. But I just can't imagine you even wearing that sweatshirt back then. You would look like a damn homeless person.
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
Wore that back.
Bro, I was like 100 and like 80 something pounds when I met you then.
Right.
When I get off this, when I eat my pre-workout meal, I got the video of it was you, Flex, Rico when I was in the frozen in the little natty light. I tagged you in it, but I'll scroll all the way down and resend it.
And then we went upstairs to get some work.
I never posed like that ever. That was my first time ever going through that hell, and then that was crazy. I had like freaking like 10 people in the posing room. That was different. It was so much in one time for someone that just started bodybuilding. That was crazy, but that was one of the
time
best
ago. But it's like it was. I think it was a great experience for you to be like, oh shit, like this is the real
But
shit.
what's also different is that there's certain people when you see them, I don't care if they're 150, 160, 180, you can see what's there and what can, what can
Oh
become,
yeah,
because Flex said the same things back then. He said this guy has everything. And there's not a lot of people where you see them at a very small body weight and you can already say this dude has all the potential in the world, you know. And you went in for classic first, right?
Yeah, I did classic. At that time I was preparing for the Arnold Classic or before the Arnold Classic.
Yeah. Well,
but we knew that you knew that you were clean back then, and you were just you just had so much potential. We were like, man, all you got to do is keep your head straight and just learn, and you're gonna be there. You're gonna be there. One of the
moment there for me was like the moment that started my bodybuilding career. I felt like this is what I really truly want to do because of like y'all guys brotherhood and the way you guys pushed each other back in the day. And when at the time I was just now studying you guys, watching, because I was very green to bodybuilding. And so when I saw that you guys used to do that in that same spot, and I saw that I did it, I was like, damn, it was pretty cool to live that moment.
Yeah, because you was talking to a crew, man. Me and Rico and Flex, we would work together at the Roxbury. We had all these dreams of being a pro and doing all this stuff, but we'd work all night. Sometimes we'd go to eat. Sometimes we play video games together after work. And then we like, man, we better get into the gym because if we don't go train, we ain't gonna train until later on in the day. We're gonna sleep past the training time. So we'll go straight to the gym at say 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning after we worked all night. Just being like, we gotta hold ourselves accountable to what we said we were gonna do. So that's what we would do numerous times. Numerous times.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Even just training that day and walking the firehouse. I felt like I was one of y'all back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Never had firehouse.
That was twice a day, man. That was twice a day for us. And then we'd laugh and talk and eat our food, but then we go back to the gym and get our second session in after that. Yeah, man. Kookaroo across the street, remember? Remember, Dennis? They had that kookaroo across the street.
Kookaroo.
Yeah.
Chicken.
But listen, Chris, that was 1989 already. Because I do remember being in 89 before 1990 at Roxbury, and I saw you there.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
89.
Oh, yeah. That's when I was starting there. I would just move to LA at around that time. Just around that time.
Keone, when you look at the 212 lineup that's qualified, and there's nobody's going to get added to the list. Who do you see? I mean, I'm not going to ask you stupid questions and who's your biggest competition, but who do you see placing in the top 5? Do you think that Sean Clarita is hanging on to his second place, or you think he's going to have a hard time this year?
I think it'll be a challenge just because I think everybody's just bigger now.
They're new bodies.
Yeah, just new bodies and bigger now. But I think what's still going to hold Sean is he still have that gnarly condition, and he still has that hard muscle. He's still muscular. So yeah, I just have to see. We
So
just.
from the guys that are qualified, who do you see as the biggest threat to taking that second place away from Sean?
I
If you
mean,
look
honestly, anyone can be second. You got Nihat. I mean, he's like the pretty shaped one. Then you got Lucas, the Brazilian. He's actually, I think he's Sean height, but I think, yeah, he's Sean height, but he's a little thicker. He's on the thicker side. You got, I mean, I think honestly, those two guys are probably, and Sean, they all be fighting for that spot. It it just boils down to who's at his best, and like I said, it's just new bodies this year. Like I even said on Instagram, this is going to be the best 212 lineup in history, in my opinion. I truly think so. This is
what's the other guy in the 212 that's
Yeah, from Turkey.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
that's Nihat. That's Nihat. But there's another one from England.
it's Nihat from Turkey. You got the Lucas from Brazil. You have a guy named Vitor. He's from Brazil. He got fifth last year. You have Kareth Bajo.
Kerry, yeah.
You have the guy, Metalman. I think he's from Spain. He ran up the circuit a little bit.
Great physique.
You're talking about the brother that won 2 shows.
Is Metalman the ball head?
Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
Angel
He's
Calderon.
good.
Angel, he's not there.
He's not doing it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got hurt.
Yeah. So it's not there. So basically, the people I named, that's basically going to be all in the top 5. I can't say what order, but that's basically going to be like all up there in that call out.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good call up for the 212.
It's going to be a great call. That's why I said I think it's going to be the best 212 lineup in the history. We just have different bodies now.
Because a lot of those shows from back in the day, the top 3 would be great and then kind of falls off a little bit. But this gonna be a nice little first call out.
It's going to be a good up.
Can you imagine going into the Olympia? I don't care if it's the Mr. Olympia, the 212 Olympia, the Classic Physique Olympia, going into that show, not worrying about shit, just to be ready.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I said in the podcast with Amanda, like Keone doesn't have a contest, and they didn't want to take this seriously. I mean, respectfully, it's like not like that. So I'm glad that you're humble and you don't, but in reality, you don't have a contest. You are now at such a special level that yeah, that's why everybody already see you as open division, even though that the Nihat Kia kid, he's going to be next coming after Keone leaves. Yeah, but it's really no contest.
Mhm.
I have to say it. I'm going to be hated, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm not a politician like this. So if prize money is 600,000 comparing to 50,000, that's 11 and a half times more. How do you explain that? Okay, come on, Dennis. Come on, Chris.
How do I explain it?
Yeah.
How can I explain it?
Working bad.
I'm not the one missing out on that paycheck, but he probably don't want to disrespect his category now because he's 2 weeks out from the show.
Yeah.
So why talk open when he probably don't want to disrespect his category, and I get that, I get that.
I don't think it's disrespecting the category. It's like everyone has a body, and it's not like he has to do a whole lot more different to be in the
But we all know he's only eventually going into the open, and we all know he's just not telling us when. So fuck it.
It's the same thing with me doing Prague, right? Like a lot of you guys, you got to do an open show, and now I'm doing an open show. So you don't know what I'm gonna do next. You just got to let me cook. You got to sit there and be patient and just wait. But just know when I get on that stage, it's going to be worth the wait. Yeah. So now let's just focus on these.
Yeah. This was not directed to you, Keone. This was directed to the federation of valuing these 2 categories that different. Like, wow. Yes, it's not about you. You just want to think about it. 600 to 50.
Yeah, but Milos, why are you directed to the federation? The federation doesn't.
The federation is the one that determines the prize money.
No, they tell you they determine the
I
minimum.
mean, federation, the organization of the
The
promoter of the
maximum,
show.
No, no,
You
they,
know
the
what?
maximum,
I don't even know who
the
determines.
maximum.
that's the promoter. I can go as I
No,
go
no.
as the promoter.
So you saying
Really? Okay.
all promoters are paying what they want to pay?
Listen, what?
You think all promoters are paying what they want to pay? Like they don't want to pay
No,
more?
most promoters they pay the minimum because it's if that's just the way their budget is. But the promoter is not restricted to stick to the minimum prize money. You can go as high
But
Be
as
million.
who determines the minimum?
If we could do million.
I don't see why not, and I don't see why it wouldn't happen.
Hmm?
I
Million,
wouldn't. Hey, let me say this. I wouldn't be surprised.
2 million.
What the fuck, I don't
It's coming
care.
up. No, that's probably coming up. Yeah.
I know I'm 20 years too goddamn late. So wait, shit. I'm just doing this. I'm just clapping. I'm glad these guys can make this kind of money.
Yeah.
And it's just you can't. How are you gonna pay if you want to put every category the same price money? That's not possible. Unfortunately, that's not possible. I mean,
Of
not
course.
regular promoters. If you got unlimited budget in the billions, who gives a fuck? You can make. I think that is what The Rock was actually out to do, to have an open bodybuilding show and have the same prize money in all categories.
Wow.
That was his goal, and almost everything. But then COVID hit and fucked it all up.
Yeah, I remember that. I got an invite to do that.
That was the plan. They had a name for the event. It's a whole weekend.
Yeah.
Athleticon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course he had like the big sponsors in there, of course, and then the prize money would have been the same through all categories, you know.
That's
But
why.
yeah, for the Olympia, this that's it's been like this for a while, I guess, and I guess sooner or later everything's going to happen. I mean, if there's more sponsors, and if you have the sponsors, but if you have to come out of your pocket in order to increase the prize money, it's not always possible. And if you do something like this, there's no going back. So just because you have a good year, it doesn't mean you can go up and then next year I'm gonna bring it back down because I didn't have a good. You gotta be careful how you play your cards. You know, of course, I want to see everybody get paid.
Well,
Even Classic, as popular as Classic is, their prize money is the same. It's 50,000. You know,
go.
and yeah, at the end of the day, it's we'll see what happens this year.
Will be interesting.
It will be interesting, and I predicted it last year, and I predicted again that there will be a surprise change just before the announcement.
Yeah.
Maybe not wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. So
Milos, I did want to tell you, man. Every time I'm at the gym, I feel like you're watching me now.
Is he stalking you?
No, he got this big ass picture painted in there now.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Are you?
I am watching. There's a camera in
Where?
my
What
eyes
gym?
there.
And is that a new tech?
New Tech Gym. Oh my God.
Okay. Okay.
That's gonna be a mecca. I promise you. When
Yeah.
you walk, it's gonna be a mecca.
I'm gonna get a workout in. Can I get in? Can you give me a free pass?
Oh
You're
yeah.
gonna get the free pass, of course.
Okay.
30,000 square feet of a New Tech plus.
30,000.
Yeah, 30,000 square feet. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Do you train there now?
Huh?
No.
I trained. I did start a couple of shitty workouts. Kind of. I'm getting back.
That's where you go.
No, not
Keone?
yet. It's not officially open.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's where I'm at every day.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
New Tech Gym.
So he has a privilege.
I mean, that's why I said I see your handsome face every day in the gym. I feel like you're watching me.
Hey, handsome face.
I'm just playing. I was lying about that one.
Good.
So it's a
But
nice
listen,
gym, huh?
Dennis and Chris, I don't know how aware you are that Amanda is his coach and trainer. That lady has her shit together. I mean, she understands everything to the highest degree.
When you say coach and trainer, what does that mean now?
I
Which
mean,
is
okay, well,
She coached her.
Patrick is his coach in sense of nutrition and all that stuff, but I'm sure that Amanda is
I
like more,
thought it was the manager. I thought she was kind of managing Keone.
Oh, she does all that. She does all my
she does everything.
and
Yeah,
everything. Yeah.
She's your woman.
but she's putting
That lady there
Hmm.
is I have no words.
There you go.
Yeah, you're the lucky.
No
You're
words.
the
I
lucky
say
one.
the same about my wife. No word.
No words.
No, she's awesome. She's also very, very easy to deal with, and you know, and that's why I can't wait to have them both in Germany and you know, show them something different.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited about
Oh,
those,
is
man.
she's
There's
gonna guest
nothing
post
better,
too?
dude. And huh?
Is she's gonna guest post too?
No,
No, she's just well, she wants to get on
Hey, hey,
stage.
hey! I was talking something to Keone and Amanda. They should maybe do something.
What, is she
Mixed pairs,
is
mixed
she
pair posing. They're both phenomenal athletes, like beautiful shape, like holy shit.
is she
Imagine
competing?
if they put that together.
Is she competing anytime soon?
she's doing Prague with me.
Oh, she's also doing Prague.
Yeah, she's doing Prague.
Oh, see, this is the first time I hear this. Yeah.
Is this close to your show?
When is Prague?
It's
Uh,
5 weeks. It's 2 weeks after the Olympia.
Oh, so then it's like five,
Yeah,
6 weeks.
she announced it on social media and stuff. But yeah, she's gonna do big
Oh, what's the date? The exact date of Prague? Oh, that's 26th of October.
the weekend.
Yeah, it's 4 weeks. It's a long time.
oh shit.
Yeah.
24.
I was going to come to Prague. I wanted to see his debut, but I'm at the Dubai Muscle Show the same.
I'm in Dubai too. Shit.
Got to do what I got
I
to
thought I
do.
was gonna be there, but guess not.
But I'd rather be in Dubai, to be honest, than Prague that week. I can hop over with
I don't know. Prague is
the freaks in the helicopter and watch the UFC.
hey, Prague is good though. Prague is
I'm going
good.
to ask to put me on the helicopter with him to go watch the fights that Saturday night.
Prague is good though.
Are you going, Milos?
I don't know yet. I'm still not allowed to fly a long flights. You know.
That's all right.
Yeah, I
I'll,
know.
I'll represent for you.
Yeah, of course.
It's your credentials.
Shit. Yeah, how's your hips though?
I mean, I feel popping sound, and my physical therapist noticed it, and I'm gonna have to see a doctor next Tuesday.
Oh man.
It pops, like goddamn, you know. And the biggest issue is if it dislocates, and when you feel this, right? And I feel it, goddamn.
Uh-huh.
So you're not really happy with the procedure?
I mean, I don't know. I walk normal and all that stuff, but it's there. I could hear
You're
it.
not in pain. No
Maybe it's
pain.
just
No, no, I'm no longer in pain. No,
Okay.
no, no.
That's
Yeah,
all
so
it
that's
is.
good. I just don't know if it's my genetically is like this because that's what's happening like 3 years ago and 2 years ago, and now it's happening with my left as well. It literally from inside I feel this. It comes out of the socket.
Could it be because you were in so much pain for so long that you trying to compensate and
I don't know. First, physical therapist says like soft tissue, like maybe tendon flipping over, and then when he moved my leg and he felt it and heard it, and it's like holy shit. Then he froze and he says, "I'm not gonna lie to you, this doesn't look good." Yeah,
oh,
yeah. But I'm good. I can walk. Probably you would still notice that I'm a little bit fucked up, but I can almost walk normal.
yeah. Well, at least you're not in pain.
Walking gingerly.
Yeah.
Ginger tea.
Gingerly.
Keone, if you look at the open category today for this Olympia,
Yeah.
who do you see coming out on top if everybody's on?
Samson.
You see Samson too.
Yeah.
I saw a picture or video of Hadi. Remember last week when I said I just not as convinced as I usually am about his condition, and I saw something this week, and I was like, yeah, I'm convinced again. I guess he's going to be all right. I guess he's going to be all right. So, but he does look bigger than he usually is.
Yeah.
But that was when he was in Dubai though, right?
I know.
Yeah. How
He just
about everybody else? Keon, so you're similar to Samson. That's, of course, why you like his physique the most, because you guys have that kind of similarity in the
Yeah.
shape.
Yeah, definitely. That's I mean, you got it right. I just think overall completion and aesthetics.
Mhm.
I always feel like aesthetics is always
Yeah, but
but I think the dark horse is Nick Walker. I think he's going to really make some noise this year as well.
Yep, I think so too.
I think so.
I'm gonna get my prediction paper. Just get it ready.
Yeah,
Uh,
because you had Nick winning last week.
No, that's not true. I had Nick second. Come on, Milos.
How
I
did
have
it?
Samson winning.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had Nick in second. Yeah.
oh, we got predictions. Oh, this is when my phone about to die. I'm ready for it. Put me in.
No, we're still. What time is it, anyways? We're still good. Yeah, we're still good. So
Yeah.
yeah, so you think clearly Samson. So now let's talk about a rivalry, Nick versus Derek. How's that gonna end up?
Mm. I mean, from I can only go by from what I saw in Pittsburgh. I was there in person.
Mhm.
It was extremely close. But
Is that the way you saw it coming out? You thought he was gonna be second like that? Or you thought he was gonna win?
Nick,
Yeah.
um it really could have went either way. I mean, he put him through tons of fucking rounds and no one really faded. I don't think so. It could have went either way, but he was pushing Derek very close, which tells me that he can do the same thing in Olympia.
I just
I,
thought Derek was a little off from the previous show.
The
And
Arnold,
and from the Arnold, yeah. So I thought, and I thought that was the best Nick I've seen to date. So I thought they were gonna probably go that way. Um, but it didn't turn out that way at the end. But I was just watching Nick from the time he hit the floor, hit the stage, and his shit was just like in control the whole time, physically, mentally, and yeah, that's why I was thinking that.
this
I thought I was the only one that had Nick winning that day,
No, no,
other than
because
four.
I was sitting right behind you, and I was like, no,
Well,
man.
Ian all had Nick winning. So, but I think that the Nick that's going to the Olympia is going to be a better version of the Nick that we saw in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
why, I just
Well,
believe it's going to be a different version of Nick. And I think that version is going to be so powerful that that's why I had him in second place. I don't think he can beat Samson. I don't believe that Nick, well, maybe he believes he could beat Samson, but he would know that Samson would have to be off to beat him, you know. And I don't think Samson is going to be off this time because just judging him by his guest appearance a couple of weeks ago, he's already in a much better state than he's ever been in. And Milos would know that best because he worked with him for many years. That was probably the best Samson. I don't know, was it 6 weeks out from the Olympia?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, well, so
I think I mentioned this last time. I've seen Samson's video 2 weeks ago, and it was like, holy hell! I've never seen him close to that. And he's really determined to bring the best possible condition that the people are going to be shocked, not putting two and two together that Samson can get in this kind of condition. So you can expect this coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Weider, Olympia Finals start now!
mm,
And he filled up the gaps. I mean, when I started working with him, maybe he needed more shoulders, more lats, more arms. Now everything is fucking freaky and dense, and he's getting this, tie-ins and striations. Uh, you're gonna love his legs, Chris, when you see it now.
oh, good.
Hamstring glute tie-in, Jesus Christ. I mean,
So and he's got more motivation than ever. He got his own
yeah.
gym. He's got
And
all those things going on around him, got everything in place where he needed to be. That's most motivation. And then not winning that Arnold Classic, he's full of motivation right now. So that's
He
what
has a superb control over his abs and flat stomach, you know. And that's what, when you're talking about Nick, everybody knows that Nick is criticized for maybe not holding the stomach perfectly. But I do remember 2021 Arnold Classic. Remember Dennis, when he shocked everybody? I mean, he never lost for a microsecond his stomach. It was fucking freaky. So I
And
know he can do
he
it.
didn't lose it in Pittsburgh until they compared him like
And
500
you
pounds.
gotta breathe sometimes. Shit.
yeah, yeah, no,
Ah, you breathe.
you have to force yourself to breathe under hard circumstances daily, right?
Yeah.
Go run, get out of the breath, and then start try to control your stomach.
But I think he checks all the boxes when it comes to practicing posing, practicing
Yeah.
holding it. I think he doesn't. I don't think he does anything else all day but train, diet, and practice what he displays on stage, and that's what it's all about. So
But the,
let's go, Nick Walker. Did anybody see? Fuck it, who cares? Let's go, Nick Walker and Derek Lunsford pose for pose now. We did that before one time, and I just want to see if everybody's still on the same page. So when we compare front double, Nick Walker and Derek Lunsford, who wins that pose?
Nick.
I'm with Chris. I'm with Chris, and I'll let Chris explain why. Milos, who you with?
I mean, he's
okay.
Hold on,
I
hold on.
was always
Milos go.
front double biceps Derek physique for because of that illusion that he creates. But there's so much power, there's so much muscle, so much density, crazy arms, and now Nick improved his legs, and Derek doesn't have a crazy legs, so there's no discrepancy in the balance. So now it's like just power against beauty, but this power overcomes the beauty. So I would give it to Nick.
Front lat spread.
Hey, don't ask Keone to be a bad guy.
No. I don't want him
Doesn't want to be a bad guy. Okay.
bust. No. I'm gonna have another one after with Keone.
And it's very interesting. I'm listening. I have my own, you
Yeah. You want to say it?
thing. Huh?
You want to express your feeling about front double biceps for those two guys?
well, I mean, he's got like a double scoop of vanilla ice cream on top of Nick's arms. I don't see too many people who have arms like that in the world right now. Not
Well,
like
in my opinion, just when it comes to all poses, to me, I'm a huge separation guy. So I think separation is everything, starting with the biceps. Who has the most separated biceps in that pose?
yeah, of course.
Who has the best abdominal in that pose?
Well, if we judge it by the separation in the biceps, then it's an easy Nick.
Yeah.
Saying names or anything. It's just for me when I look at poses, I always think about separations. I don't like to see anything smooth or anything that's not detailed, and that's how I usually judge based off on poses. A lot lately now when I look very when it comes to comparing things.
So front lat spread.
Well, I wish you were judging back when I was competing. Go ahead.
Let's spread they both great. Hey, listen. Let's spread.
Fishing guy.
They both lose.
Yeah, I know, but we got to give one the pose. So who do we give the pose to?
I'll go with Derek.
I'll go to Derek too.
Okay, well, I'll join the group.
Okay,
Yeah.
so side chest,
Nick.
Nick.
back double.
It's hairy. It's hairy. I think he's going to be in better condition this time. I think that was I mean, I don't know.
If you go by what Keone is considering, then you're gonna have to give it to Nick, right?
I'm going to say Nick because he's more balanced top to bottom in this pose. He's killing it in the hamstring in this pose. And and from the back, brother, his waist looks 10 times smaller from the back than it does from the front.
I agree.
And the density level and he had that separational line down the middle of his back. Nice.
Hamstrings.
Yeah, hamstring. I gotta go with Nick on that.
Kilos.
I'm gonna go with Derek. Okay, now I was saying
Yeah, it's still 2-1, so you still lose.
yeah, I know, but Derek is one of the best.
Yeah, I know, but
still
when
lose.
Derek hit that back double biceps 2022 Olympia, I was in shock.
Yeah, but there was no
I'm
Nick
still
next
in
to
that
him.
shock.
There was
Yeah.
no Nick next to him.
Nick was in a wheelchair watching.
With the legs straight up.
Watching.
So, okay, listen. Real lat spread.
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
Derek is wider. Okay. Derek is wider, so he spreads out the lats more. So it's a lat spread pose, calling for spreading your lats. And
I could probably go. I could see Derek on that one.
You want to give it to Derek? All right, let's give it to Derek.
Yep.
Side triceps.
That's Nick.
Nick, if he hits it right, because he was kind of in Pittsburgh, angling himself
All
wrongly.
right, let's say he
Yeah,
hits it
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. He did. He did. He was like sort of sideways, like a
Yeah,
Gumby, Gumby pose. I didn't like
Abs and
that.
thighs.
Shit.
Well, Nick.
Yeah.
I agree. So,
But you know what? Nick, after like 5 seconds of closing down at that last second when he closes.
Yeah.
most muscular, can we all agree?
Nick.
That's a 10-1.
So it's a 6-2.
Okay.
6-2 when you compare 8 poses. That's what we agree on. Doesn't mean that's what's going to happen, but that's what we see
If
as
they're
so-called experts. Let's do another comparison, just because I feel like it. Let's compare Keone Pearson and Derek Lunsford right now.
Woo!
All right, Keone doesn't have to be involved. He could just listen
I'm just listening.
and take it all in. All right. So we comparing two former still active, a 212 Mr. Olympia and an open 212 Mr. Olympia.
That is your shifty. Motherfucker.
No. I just want to have a little fun with this. Let's go.
Yes.
Front double biceps.
Keone. Keone.
Keone.
Last part, Keone.
Front, okay. Side chest.
Keone.
Wait, you're in the front, you're in the last bit. Wait. And then last
Lat spread, I'm not even
Hold
I don't have to call the fucking pose.
Yeah, last
We don't
part.
even have to call the pose. Okay.
Don't call it.
But we already at side chest, Chris.
Yeah.
All right. Back double.
Keone is great, but I'll still give it to Derek.
I wish I could show these pictures.
Yeah. They haven't seen a new back.
No, but I can imagine.
Okay, you give it to Derek. Chris, you give it to him.
Keone. Yeah.
Me too. 2-1. Milos, you lose.
Really?
Lat spread.
Yeah, Keone.
Yeah.
Because Keone also has that crazy goddamn hamstring that you've never seen anything like it. Like he has 75 muscles on the back,
Yeah, exactly. Derek, side triceps.
Okay, that's competitive, maybe.
You could say Keone. I just think it's got a more
Let's just, out of respect, give this post to Derek. Okay, can we agree?
Yeah. Let's give. let's have him slide.
I'm trying to picture the whole. I'm trying to.
We already all gonna lose followers, so who gives a fuck, right? So, abs and thighs.
I'm gonna go.
Well, you see, I
Derek.
I hate considering it's okay to do this intercostal serrated shot. I'm pissed off about that. That's not the goddamn abdominal.
But that's the weakest body part that Keone has, as far as
it's the only maybe semi weakness that he doesn't have a perfect six-pack, right?
right.
So,
But
he has to go
that's the only one.
I still think with that ab and thigh, I know you don't like it because it may not be a straight on shot, but for me, what I displayed was the obliques and the feathering in the quad, which I feel like a lot of
Nobody has that.
Exactly, so you have to think about the big picture.
Yeah, and I haven't thought, brother, I would hit those legs first, boom, boom, and then I work my way up to the upper body because they're gonna be so in shock when they see all of the feathering going first.
Yeah.
Then I work my way up to the abs, and then
By the time you're at the abs, you're already looking at someone else.
no,
Yeah.
no one has the legs like that.
It's just gonna be there, just staring at you the whole time when there's full.
He's got to command the stage.
Okay.
But listen, that intercostal shot is just like if for front double biceps, you do the one biceps and one whatever, something else. You're
So
supposed to do
appetite
it
goes through
straight on.
who?
Huh?
Because when him and when him and Clarita did that ab and thigh at one time, it was like,
But they both
Okay.
did the same thing.
I know, but that was his shot first, but Keon's
So
is like,
who gets
so
the appetite pose?
I'll give it to Derek also. Just yeah,
Chris, you said Derek before.
yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
said
yeah,
that.
yeah, I mean
So
shit.
I would give it to Keon, but I lose, so we have to give it to Derek because I'm just one person. So most muscular.
Yeah, Keone for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's also 6-2.
yeah. But he wants to create a legacy.
He will.
See, you know what will happen? You know how the tidal wave that came on when Derek came up to the next class up, and he's kind of just like, I got the smallest waist, I got this and that, I got the attributes. He does the same thing to Derek that Derek did to them, to me. He does the same thing
Yeah.
to all the guys involved. I mean, not every. I mean, I think it'll be closer with you and Samson and them, but I just think you got to make your way. And I wouldn't even try to get too much bigger. It's just going to be about
Yeah,
let's
it's
keep.
better to go with Hadi and Keone and then
Yeah,
Samson
but
and Keone.
I'm going to keep it for next time. I don't want to get too crazy.
Yeah.
That was just because I think it's a good comparison
we,
because
we, we can do those comparison after this year Olympia when you compare my pictures to theirs. Then you can do that.
Yeah, Keone, you are as close to perfect as it comes, really. Right, Dennis? When
yes,
you look at the physique, it's as close to perfect. If you imagine V-taper X-frame shape,
top to bottom, front to back, it's just
side to side, yeah.
I totally agree that he is the best. If I had to choose one physique that I could have for like a week, I would probably choose Keon's but be 6 foot.
Yeah. I'll tell you this, Amanda was telling me, right? She's looking at the Keone and then she started crying. And she's crying because she realized this is the best body in the world right now. That's
Be looking at pictures, and pictures don't never really do you justice. She sees it in person. I
uh,
can imagine what that shit looks like when he wakes up in the morning and hits a front double.
I would just say Amanda never told me these type of words since we've been together prepping, and I'm still in shock to see where I'm at, even just how big I am. Already surpassed my 2024 condition. Is it's crazy. It's mind blowing to me. And it's going to shock a lot of people in the next 3 weeks. Truly, it's going to shock. And the goal is to be the best physique on that stage. I truly feel that what I'm going to bring in 3 weeks is it's going to be a challenge for me to beat that for the next year.
You already know when you go on stage?
Huh?
You already know when you go on stage?
That Friday.
17 days, right?
Huh?
No, I'm talking about time-wise, because I have the whole rundown, the whole info.
It's going to be that Friday. Friday night prejudging, and then the night show is Friday night.
Friday.
Yeah, it's always Friday.
It's Friday, but they start prejudging
I think it starts like at 9.
in the morning. And
The second, right after fitness. I just got the schedule today.
yeah, me too. I got it yesterday, and that's why I want to tell you guys for the podcast. We'll have the podcast Friday 1:30, Saturday 1 o'clock, live from the expo, where we're going to be talking about what we just witnessed. So Friday,
So again, Friday, what?
right after fitness. So they're probably going to fitness. They start at 9:30 with fitness. They're probably going to take 45 minutes. So shit, before 10 o'clock, these guys are on stage Friday morning.
Friday and Saturday, 1 o'clock.
So check your calendar, Chris.
Chris, you ain't doing nothing.
Check if you can if it's possible, if you can make the time.
Can make the time.
You're gonna be sitting
I'll
there like
go.
here watching.
I'll be from I think I'm at the dark sport booth, same, but I'll just go just like I did last time.
Hey, Chris, I gotta ask you a question. How you hang? How you hang with the young guns at Dark Sport? How you do that?
Got my OG,
Oh, you OG.
triple OG.
Oh man.
They respect the OGs though. So it's cool. It's cool vibe, man. It's good, good people. The owners are cool.
Yeah, it looks like you have a good time.
It's a vibe, man, for sure. Never a problem. We got like 7, 8,000 people around sometimes. No one has an issue with it. I like the vibe. All good.
Awesome. So let's get to the prediction. The Open Olympia. We're gonna start with Chris. We need the top six
Always
in
saying me, man. Every time.
I'm first, always.
You go. No, I'm usually first when I'm on.
Ladies first. Come on, Chris.
Ladies first.
Playing with you, man.
You got Samson, Nick.
Oh, you learned something.
It was the same as last time, I think.
No.
I had Samson and Nick, yeah. Last time
Yeah, but
Nick,
you can have a next second.
you had Nick in third or in fourth.
Sure? Not fourth.
I have.
I
Listen,
said, let's take a look. Well, let's take a look. See them, mister.
should I get the receipt? No, because I was the first one who had him in second last week, and you weren't on last week, so that was the week before. You had him in third. You had him in third.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll feel you though.
I had what's his name in second, didn't I? Hadi?
Hadi in third.
Yeah. Fourth. Derek. Fifth. Andrew Jack.
Andrew in fifth. And sixth.
Are we going sixth?
Yeah, we're going six. Deep.
Martin.
Those are all potential top six guys. You're right.
Can't be that far off.
Milos.
Yeah, I'm not going to change much mine. I still believe Becruz is still not officially in, but we are hoping. We're hoping.
Okay, so but we did the same thing last time. We put him on his side.
No, but you did that. I didn't. I still.
I did.
If I think that way, then it's gonna materialize. I want to believe
I
that.
don't think it matters how you think. It's just a matter of what happens. But put him where you put him, then I put him to the side, and then I move everybody
Right.
up.
I have a Samson, Hadi, Becruz top three. Okay. And
No,
I,
man.
I had an Andrew Jack fourth, but Nick is making me a believer. I think Nick is gonna so overpower everybody. There's gonna be like as Steve Weinberger said for a 1993 version of Dorian, he just didn't look human, and he would give it to Dorian over physiques like Lee Haney or Sean or Chris or Flex Wheeler. So I think that that's the kind of Nick we're gonna see, just like out of this fucking world. And he even might move up closer. I wouldn't be surprised some of you see him winning. So I see Nick fourth, Andrew fifth, Derek sixth, and Martin seventh if you need to get the
Get
sixth.
an extra guy to move up.
Yeah.
So that means that Nick can end up in third, Andrew in fourth, Martin in fifth. No, Samson, Hadi, Beruz. So if Beruz slides out, Nick would move up in third, Andrew would move up in fourth, and Martin would move up in sixth. Wait a minute.
Derek fifth.
You said Samson, Hadi, Beruz, Nick, and Derek in sixth?
No, Andrew and then Derek and then Martin.
Derek in sixth.
Yeah.
And Martin in seventh if
Yeah.
Beruz is there.
But I have to say this, like it's like not I'm not believer for Derek.
No.
Derek might be at his best ever, but it's going to be so, so close. But when we analyze pose by pose, so if I analyze pose by pose of Andrew and Nick, right? So frontal biceps, I would go Andrew all the way. Lat spread, Andrew all the way. But then you have to turn to the side, and then you have to turn to the back. You know, abs and thighs. Obviously, Andrew, nobody beats him. Most muscular. Ooh, he could go either way.
Nick beats him in the most muscular because he
Yeah,
doesn't.
probably.
I
Yeah.
think so.
So,
But yeah, just because this is what you're predicting doesn't mean
yeah,
you
definitely.
Derek.
I actually I hate predictions.
Yeah,
I know.
that's why we do it every week.
Yeah.
So, Keone, would you care to predict?
We'll pass on this one right here.
Really?
Yeah,
I,
I'll pass on
I
this
would like to hear your opinion. What do you think?
It's not even your class, man.
I mean, you said
Yeah,
Samson.
because
You
everybody's
said Samson
one.
is going to win. I
like,
mean,
no,
you're still
Yeah,
come on, you're still a bodybuilder, man. You can predict. You have the right to predict what you
yeah.
think.
It's gonna be all over the social media. Keon said this.
They don't care. They don't care too enough to care what people predict because they know it's all it is predictions.
No, man, it's all fun. I'll say Samson. Uh, fuck. Two. Uh, Nick. Three. Hadi. Four. Uh, hmm.
Well, since we're at that point, I'd like to say you too can unlock your full potential with the cutting edge lineup from high tech pharmaceuticals. All you have to do is just follow them on IG and Facebook. Visit High Tech Pharma for a deep dive into their science backed formulas that will power your performance, strength, and also bring you some of the best results.
Fuel your grind with the science of results. High-tech pharmaceuticals brings power, performance, and precision to every product. Elevate your fitness. Visit hightechpharma.com today. Backed by science. Built for strength.
I would probably go with yeah. But let's go with he brings it all. I'll probably say Andrew.
Somewhere I heard that Andrew is looking his absolute best at the moment.
Ooh,
That's what I heard too.
ooh.
Somehow got to me.
I heard he's better than he was in Texas, is what I heard.
Somehow I heard that he is absolutely fucking crazy right now. Okay, so but we heard that before, so
Five, I would probably say I can definitely see Martin and Derek going at it. I think that's a really good comparison. So I would probably go with that's hard to say.
You said you like separation.
I would say damn. I'm not confident in my picks right now. But this is prediction. Anything
yeah,
can
it's just a prediction. You don't have to be confident because
Derek.
What
Martin
place? What place, Derek?
fifth.
Martin.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna
Who do you
say
see yourself in there? Okay.
Oh, I see myself number one.
There you go.
Samson.
I can't downplay myself, man.
I got Samson winning. I got Hadi in second. I got Nick in third. I got yeah, Andrew in fourth. Derek.
So he's kind of similar.
And I got
Oh, somebody else, not Martin.
Us in sixth.
Yeah, you said that last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't sleep on my man Brandon Curry, though. I mean, I think he's
I know we're not giving him enough respect, man, because he showed up at the Arnold.
I do have Brandon up there too as well. Like I said, I don't know. This is just predictions. I don't know what he looks like, but from what he's been bringing, he seemed like he's been improving still. Um, so I mean, I'm not sleeping on Brandon
Yeah,
whatsoever.
also William. We can't sleep on William either
Oh
because
shit, forgot about William. Yeah.
yeah, we can't sleep on William because but this is
That's
so deep right now. It's so hard to predict these guys in the top six, man, with so many heavy young hitters, man.
I think I
First puts himself
think
in the top six, though, right?
Huh?
First puts himself in the top six.
I don't know. No. He predicted himself. He said he would be happy with top 10. That
Uh,
would be that
I
would
thought
be
he was saying the people that he know for sure that can beat him and the ones that he
yeah,
couldn't.
yeah. I mean, that's just when we went through the lineup. We did the same with Jordan Hutchinson, and I told him, I said, you got to be top five because you beat everybody. So, but that's just what he thinks he can do. That doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. We all know that. And this what we say here don't mean shit either because next week we might change our mind. Somebody's going to upload a picture that's going to look crazy, and then we make changes.
I mean, to be honest, to be fair, between 4 and 6, it can be anybody's spot at this point. I think 1, 2, 3. I think we're pretty. It can be pretty clear who we can figure out between 1, 2, and 3. But I think 4 after that is really hard to tell because nobody's perfect, but a lot of those guys have great strengths. So it
Uh,
depends on who's on that day and who can present the best. And
but but if you look at it now, what excites you the most for the Olympia? What do you want to see when you think about the top guys right now? For me personally, I want to see Nick and Derek back next to each other.
of course, I want to see that the Nick and Derek battle because I mean that was very intense from the Pittsburgh. So you want to see
Yeah,
that match.
that's something I'm excited to see.
I think the Hadi Samson too. I think that's another good rematch. But honestly, I would just like to see all three Mr. Olympias at their best there because we
But,
still.
but when I look at the predictions here, Milos has Derek in sixth. Chris had him fourth, and Keone and me, we had him both in fifth. I mean, don't you think that if they will definitely compare him with Nick
Oh,
just
for sure.
because they know the fans want to see it. That's going to help Derek
Yeah,
not go that far back.
I want to see you want to see Derek and Nick and I want to see top six crisscrossed everybody against anybody. And when you say, "Oh, I put him sixth," it sounds like disrespectful. Oh my God, I'm a hater. No, but somebody has to be person. Somebody has to be sixth. It's so close. When Chris was telling us before Arnold Classic that Derek can pull the miracle, we kind of didn't believe it, and then he pulled the
I
miracle, and
also heard that Derek is
he's looking good.
unbelievable right now. So he might come out and shock us again like he did at
Yeah,
the.
again. So it's that close. I'm just, I just don't think anybody's like so superior. There is no like Keone in 212. Nobody comes close to Keone, right? But here it's going to be a dogfight. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
Hadi and Samson went like what 1 point last year?
you just have to think everybody beat someone in this show, and
Hmm?
everybody's been so close. So yeah, I think the top 6, Steve's going to give him a hard time on stage. I think everybody's going to have a chance to be compared. 3 Mr. Olympias, then you have Nick right up there. So I mean, hell, even Brandon Curry, I think
Four,
they're battling as well.
four Mr. Olympias in the lineup.
Yeah,
So,
4.
so what happened with the Big Ramy and all this surprise that they were saying that Dennis
Let's
was
shoot,
hiding
let's shoot.
something?
Huh? Who, me?
You know how last time when you were saying you have something but you can't tell, and then
Yeah.
everybody in the comments saying like, "Oh yeah, Big Ramy is competing and you know it." So that's not it.
Why would you? Why would you even ask me that question? Okay.
Because
Hey,
they
because
were saying that he was gonna be doing it.
because it's
Everybody,
in the
who
comments.
said he's going to do it? Who?
Are you
Who?
reading the comments?
That's what
No.
I heard.
I read the comments. I'm a people
I read-
person. I respond to the comments. You guys
Okay,
don't.
so okay, then fill me in because I missed it.
Everybody says as soon as you said there is a secret that you can reveal the secret. Everybody's, oh yeah, Dennis knows that Big Ramy is entering the Olympia.
So if it was a secret and I didn't want to say it last week, why would I say it this week?
Yeah, no, but I can insinuate that you still have a secret.
If you look at me, you know me long enough.
But then wasn't it said that he made a post like he's gonna enter
Who? He
25?
said, hey, he said,
Winter's
I'll be
coming.
back. He said, I'll
Hey.
be back. So what does that mean?
Dennis, hey Dennis,
That means Arnold Classic or what?
my pre-workout meal.
All
All right,
right.
go ahead, my man. I
Yeah.
appreciate it,
No,
man.
no, I appreciate it. This killed great time. I enjoyed you guys always making the
Listen,
questions.
thank you. Go do what you got to do, man. You got a title to win and to defend.
No, we're good. We're good. You killed time right on time for me to eat. But thank you guys. I always
Right.
you guys, man. Enjoyed
Bye,
it.
man.
All
See you
right,
later,
brother.
brother.
Kiss Amanda for us.
You say
Yeah.
what?
Kiss Amanda.
I'm about to kill you now, Milo.
You gotta say what?
All right.
All right.
Thank you guys.
See you, champ.
Later, bro.
See you in Vegas.
All right, later.
All right. So yeah, no.
No?
He said something like, "I'll be back."
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what Arnold said too.
Winter's coming. Maybe that means Arnold Classic.
Where did he say winter's coming?
That's what it said. It said
Oh,
winter.
really?
That's what I'm hearing.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you straight up, okay? This is not even no bullshit, and even though I'm smiling right now, it's just because really people make up a story and they
It's
believe it.
comical.
I don't even know. I have no idea if he's coming back or not. But if you ask me, do I believe it? No, I believe absolutely no.
Yeah, anybody
I-
wants to keep a
I
secret,
had
you
to-
just tell me.
If my life had to depend on I have to say yes or no, I would literally say no.
All right.
Because there's nothing that says yes. There's nothing there that says yes.
I was thinking about this even last night. I feel like there was so much more he could have showed the world that he didn't.
Yeah, but Chris, don't you know that if that would have been the case, that would have been made public already, and that would have been
I'm talking about-
advertised and promoted?
No, I'm talking about from what you saw of him, what I saw of him.
Yeah, but
there
listen,
was a time. There was a time when it was like he could have
Yeah,
shown
but-
himself
By the way,
really special.
when do they have to sign an Olympia contract?
it would have been signed already.
But is this a deadline?
I don't know if there's a deadline, but
You know how the Kai Green wants
somebody wants to
sign
do
it?
the Olympia, you would have to probably let them know so the promotion, because that brings promote the show with the names and the pay-per-views and stuff like that. That would have been already out. If he would have done it, that would have been out, because there's no need to hide it when nobody's scared. So what do you mean? You're gonna show up to the meeting like I'm here and I didn't say nothing. I want everybody to be there.
I'm here.
There's no need to do all that. And nothing shows me that, listen, he just turned 41 7 days ago.
Yeah.
So, and we saw what was going on. And I don't believe that this is, something that you can fix at this age.
Yeah, but we saw him at his much better version at the Arnold Classic than at the last Olympia. So, which means
How
that
long
he
ago
improved
was that again? That's already how many
years
years
ago.
ago?
23, right? 3 years ago.
Yeah. So time, when you get to that age, it doesn't stand still, especially if you don't follow everything all year to make the necessary improvements, because then he had twins and he's got 5 kids and he's got probably other shit to do, trust me.
Yes.
And I don't even know
Is that 5 girls?
Is
that 5 girls?
I don't know. I don't know if the twins was also girls. I don't even know. He just told me that he told me in like September last year, October last year, that he's gonna have twins in December.
Good.
So they're already gonna be almost a year. So I can see everything, but not him coming back to compete, because the way I know him, he wouldn't come back just because so he can be on that stage. He wouldn't come back unless he believed that he could win the show. And I don't think that knowing him in his mind, I don't think that he is confident enough to think that he can beat these guys at this moment. Not all of them, but like Samson and Hadi, and I just don't think, because Hadi was on his ass when he was at his best.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'll keep all that in mind, and then it's like, wait a minute, now I'm not who I used to be, and then a lot of people say he wasn't on stage for 3 years, so he's rested, yeah, but is he improved?
Arrested.
Arrested doesn't mean you better,
Arrested is not improved.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think so because because he would have been in the U.S. already, and there would just be too many points that you could already see that he's going to be. I don't even think he's going to show up.
Yeah, 2020 after he won, you said it openly that you see Hadi as his biggest competition.
Yeah,
That's 2020. Yeah. And
yeah.
there's huge discrepancy in size, but for whatever reason, Hadi creates illusion of the size.
That's
Jesus.
why I think so highly of Keone because he
Mhm.
was he would do the same thing. He would create an illusion of being 30 pounds heavier than he really is.
Yeah, but when you listen to Keone, right? He says nobody's perfect in open division, right? And Keone is close to perfect. And
Yeah.
I was dying to question him, like, okay, pose for pose against Samson, pose for pose against Hadi. Keone is going to hold his own and possibly beat him
I,
in
I
many
predict
poses.
right
Yeah,
I predict right now that Keone is going to do the Open Olympia in
yeah,
2026.
for sure.
And I also predict that he's fighting for the title.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. And he's going to do the Honor Classic, $750,000.
And I don't know because competitors today are they not so much doing what they think they want to do. They just, they consult with their coaches and their coaches tell them don't do this, do that. So I don't know if he will do the Arnold, if he qualifies for the Olympia. Now, if he doesn't qualify for the Olympia, if he doesn't win Prague, what is that going to do to him?
Well,
His mind. Is he gonna say, okay, now I'm going to the Arnold? You couldn't win the Prague. So that would probably, unless he wins Prague, I don't think we'll see him in the Open next year.
That's gonna be very interesting with him and Chris though.
I
well,
Crystal, he will beat Crystal. I mean, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
That's me saying that. Yes. If I wish,
yeah.
I wish you would be next to me
I
so I
just
could
want to
just
see I
pull
just
it to
want
you.
to see them together.
I
It's gonna
double that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not even close. I mean, yeah, Crystal is taller, but his shape is. Come on now,
be his shape. He
his
just
shape couldn't.
got that
Crystal, Crystal
shape
could.
again.
Crystal couldn't beat Chris Bumstead.
No?
No. Why? Because he has bigger shoulders and bigger arms?
Yeah, I want to see.
No,
I
no.
just want to see. I'm gonna
Shape
be
wise,
glued to the phone. We
yeah.
gotta check that out.
Shape wise, I don't think that Crystal can hang with these guys. He's impressive by himself, but when you stand him in the lineup with guys with shape, then you can see literally all his flaws. They stand out to a person that never seen bodybuilding before. I
Mhm.
just saw a video that he posted. He's in great shape.
Yeah.
But you can see right there when he stands there. I mean, all this is throwing me off from day one. It never changed. It's just right there in your face.
I hear you, bro.
I mean, he's a good bodybuilder, but he's not top in my eyes. Am I wrong here, Milos?
No, you're right. I mean, it doesn't sound good and it seems disrespectful, but it's much more than just a pure muscle. He has those crazy shoulders, arms, chest.
Yeah.
You
If he doesn't have a most muscular, what pose is he going to
Yeah,
impress
but yeah, the everything else is very beatable by average.
Chris? If he doesn't have a most muscular, what pose is he impressing you with?
Front double biceps. I
Look,
mean,
look at Chris thinking. He
yeah.
can't. Look at him thinking like, oh, well, what is it now? It ain't
I just yeah, I just feel like he could have
Oh, I wish.
I just think like the training I've been seeing him do is not where it should be to make
Okay, Chris, I wish we could turn back the time 20 years in your prime, and then have someone like him, just the way he looks right now, step up, and people tell you he's coming for you. What you would say? See,
Well, they had
then you would have told exactly the truth. Right
I
now,
had
I don't know why you're keeping it in because
just
maybe
like Andreas Munzer. Andreas Munzer never beat me before, and he was always ripped to shreds.
I'm not talking about everybody was ripped back then.
No, I know, but Andreas Munzer was hella ripped, and he never beat me. That's what I'm saying.
But you probably never worried about him.
No, I wasn't worried.
So, but 20 years ago, would you worry about a guy like Crystal right now?
Not me.
Okay, but that's all. Yeah.
I wouldn't be. I don't know.
Okay, Crystal is impressive. He's impressive. This is like Just kind of like me. You put him in a tank top and he's fucking beating everybody.
I know, I know. I like the guy though, man. I want to see him
I
do
like him
Yeah,
too,
we
but
like him. He's a very likable guy, but
him
I
do
understand
good.
where Dennis is coming from. Yeah, Chris
gotta keep it real
Bumstead would have beat
sometimes.
him last year in Prague. Chris Bumstead would have beat him.
Yeah, and if you put Keone next to him, it's like, wait,
Mm,
that's bodybuilding, and what is this here? Like bad genetics?
yeah,
I
but
think I think a lot of those I think a lot of those classic guys gonna need to move up and going to
I
have a
think they will too. I think they will. Did you guys see the pictures or what's the pictures or video of Ramon yesterday?
since it's dark, right? Dark,
yeah,
dark.
why the dark
But
why these days.
Huh?
the pictures that I seen on Nick Strickland Power, it's like very dark room, and you can't really see much. But
Mm,
I've seen a Mike the Badass. He posed for me in the gym like 2 days ago.
mm,
Holy hell! I mean, that's a physique that is impossible to beat. I really don't think so.
mm.
I don't think anybody can touch that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's the front runner for sure, but things can go wrong last minute. I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So let's
You know,
because there's a lot of pressure. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on you. He's an open title. Everybody thinks you the one, and that pressure is going to be there. Right now, he's still good because he's in shape and he likes himself. But come, athletes meeting, and now the pressure is going to, it's
I would like to see the Mike the Badass Keone, mano a mano, pose for pose. Let me tell you, man.
Keon is so much thicker, man, and so much more dense.
Keon has more separation too.
Mike would look like a version of Keon a couple years ago.
I
Yeah.
mean, you've seen
Don't get me wrong,
Keone.
Mike, yes, and we all say, oh, he's almost bodybuilding, but we're not, yeah. In the 212, if he would compete in the 212, this now in 2 and 3 weeks, or whatever it is, 3.5 weeks, 2.5 weeks, I think he could place top 5 in the 212. Easy. Easy. But he couldn't beat Keon right now. Now, let Mike go add some more size. We don't know what would happen then.
Yeah, he's coming
But
down.
he still has to make weight.
He comes down to make weight, yeah.
So at the end, like I said,
I don't like all that weight class stuff for bodybuilding, man. I'm not
don't get me a little started, please. Don't get him started.
Like I didn't hear.
No, but you know what I was going there because Keon has a legitimate chance of $750,000 prize money at the Arnold. Legitimate chance. So how can anybody pass on that opportunity?
I
Well,
don't
that's
think he's going to
dangerous, man.
pass.
Like,
What?
I don't
I
think
don't
he's
think
going
I
to pass.
pass yet.
I just think he doesn't want to predict too much of the future. Said he wants to go to Prague. Of course, his number one, he needs to win Prague. For him to even consider anything in the open in the future, he needs to win Prague. That's his goal, and he don't
it's
want
gonna
to
be a
talk.
great look though,
He
coming
don't
up.
want to talk much because he didn't win it yet. You know,
You can't say when you're laying there at night, you're not pondering. Hmm,
yeah. I mean, I'm sure he has a plan, and he just don't want to share it with us, which is understandable.
Yeah, of course.
Not because we gonna run with it, right?
us
He's
three,
gonna be everywhere.
just us three talking.
Yeah, I mean, Amanda and Keon are unbelievable team. They plan everything. I was floored by what she was telling me. Like, okay, I'm gonna zip it up and not say a word, but I still have to say it. Shit.
Yeah.
If I would be Keon, I would enter Open Olympia this year. Because your legacy of 212 you already have. You're a champ. You defend your championship. Why go for third or fourth or fifth? Or what is that gonna do? And you have
Who
a
else is doing? Who else is doing Prague that's dangerous of winning that title?
I mean, first, I want Becruz to be at Olympia, of course. This is what we live for, and it's really depressing that he's.
Peru's gonna be there if he can make it to
I
them.
mean, he could possibly because it would make sense. That's a big show.
Like,
I like Prague to be like that, kind of like show right after the Olympia when guys from the other categories are coming to challenge, the best of the Open. I like the idea
to
because
get him
last year
ready
there was
for
a
it.
classic Open and 212 top three.
You should get him ready for it just in case, you know.
I mean, I'm not getting him ready for that just in case. I'm getting him ready for the Olympia.
Well, ready for the Olympia.
But
You don't
I,
have to.
I just know that last year's Olympia, seeing his empty seat at the press conference and an athletes meeting, it depressed him to the point that he called me and said, "Coach, please don't let me do the Romania and Prague. I don't want to do it." You know, I mean, I was. After prejudging of Olympia, there was Iranian friends. They called me outside. They said, "Oh, can you talk to Behruz?" And I said, "Oh yeah, I'm so excited, right, to talk to Behruz because we were planning Romania and then Prague, and
Yeah, I
then
remember. I remember.
he basically told me, Coach, please, like, oh man, I mean, he's been crying for days, weeks at that time. So
Hey,
this is a fourth Olympia in a row, and we still don't have it. It's like
I was like
every
that
day.
year 2000. I was sitting in the audience and I should have been up there. And it was like, I thought something was going on, coming from Mexico.
Mm.
I'm sitting there with tears in my eyes. Like, man, that could have been my show right there. Ronnie was first, Kevin was second. I just beat Kevin the last year and I was way better in 2000 than I was 99 and then didn't do it.
I mean, you were definitely the guy that could have won the title. I've seen you next to Ronnie, and I've seen you in the European Grand Prix Tours beating Ronnie. So it's like when people think, "Oh, Chris could not beat Ronnie," like, what do you mean?
Yes, I could have.
Yeah,
It
many
just depends
times.
on the day, you know.
Yeah, many
I
times.
was close in a few shots. I was very close. If you look,
So if you look 2000 Ronnie and 2001 Ronnie against
No, but look at the 2000.
Jay, and then 2002 Ronnie, you know.
2001, no. 2000, yes.
Yeah, but even 2001, remember, he was way behind of the prejudging. I mean, Jay came out of nowhere. He was like eight year before, and nobody even considered that he can be competitive. I'm telling you, 2001, it was so goddamn close. Uh, he was like 8 9 points ahead of Ronnie after prejudging. And from the front, he beat Ronnie in many poses. I think Ronnie, once they turned around, closed down and sealed the deal, but it was close.
Hmm.
Yeah, the
So
torch
Ronnie, in reality, 2000, 2001, 2002 was tight
was
squeeze.
shaky. Yeah, it was shaky. 2002 was shaky.
Yeah.
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 What's this? What's the status on Beirut? Any news? Any promising news, or is it still?
I mean, waiting for, listen, I mean, today they're all over the internet. I think three or four already competitors from Iran, uh, uh,
He's coming.
they got the visa. And Behruz is
Yeah.
the last man standing there still waiting. And it's like, you know, I want to hang myself, what to do.
Now
It's
now imagine what he feels like prepping for a
yeah.
show for the fourth year, and you don't even know if you're going.
It's unthinkable, so you try to keep the spirits high and everything, but how can you? And you know that if you're preparing for a contest, but you're constantly worried, your body might not respond. He's looking great. I love what he looks like by all means, but I guess he's tough because 2021, 2 and 3 and 4, everything was the same. He's waiting for the last moment, and then last moment never
This is
comes.
the fifth Olympia
But
that
this
he's.
this is Fort. This is Fort.
So
Yeah.
it's 2022, 23,
Yeah.
24.
I mean, honestly, 2021, he should have qualified for Olympia. I think he was better than Brandao and Samson in that show. They placed him third. I don't know if you view it. He could have, right? But he didn't.
I feel bad for him, man, because this is fucking frustrating. I mean, I don't even know if I would have done this 4 years back to back. I would have already said, fuck it.
Yeah, this close.
Yeah. I would have like, fuck, what am I doing this
If
for?
there's some other shows he can do, I mean, I wouldn't waste the
I'm
time.
surprised he didn't do the show in Germany.
If you're able to compete and you're in shape, you need to start getting your butt up there because who
5
knows?
hours away
What
from
if you
him.
never get an Olympia?
Was he ready to go 2 weeks ago, or was he not ready yet?
But yeah, he could have competed easily. I mean, yeah, all the respect to Urs, but I think that yeah, Urs still, is not at his level, even though he's coming. He's very competitive.
Don't be surprised if Urs is doing Prague in the Open.
You should. Oh, you heard Sean Ray at Cutler Cast saying that he would tell him to pass.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to address it. I mean, oh, he should shut down 3 weeks before the Olympia. You should already start, packing out the mask for New York Pro next year. Like, are you serious?
I was
And what is the point of being 7th, 8th, or 9th or top 10 at the
Hey,
Olympia?
did you see that? Did you see that meme they put out?
No.
I'm gonna cover whose name it is.
I think he's coming from a good place. He's thinking a different place, but not in, that's not
Look
how
at
people
this
think.
meme. It says Sean telling Ronnie to stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Telling Ronnie to skip the 98.
I tell you what I think Earth should do and probably will do, and that is either, I mean, he's going to do the Olympia because that's what he won 2 shows. You belong up there. So
Of course.
then after that, he's going to do either Prague because the guys from Prague they were at my show.
Mhm.
They probably came trying to talk to him, trying to bring him there because they saw how many people because they want to sell their tickets out like they did last year.
Yeah.
And then or there's shows right after the Olympia, Mexico, or the show where he can qualify for 2026, and then he can still do what Sean says. Just he don't have to go to the New York Pro. He can go straight to the Olympia next year.
Yeah, but let's face this also. Maybe Sean was a type of guy back in the day. Remember, he would be 6 months on, 6 months off. That's how it is. Uh, Urs is not the guy. They go off season, oh, get big, train big. He's lean year round. He eats right. He doesn't need to pack 40 pounds and then lose 32. He can, slowly pack. So I don't see that he needs to focus on to pack up. Like, what do you mean? He's training every day, you know?
Not having any benefits from doing the Olympia, that was kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it's like ridiculous. Like that idiot fucking Giles that was saying for Russian guy not to do the Pittsburgh.
Vito.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same logic. Like Jesus. Here
I
it
don't
is.
know. I don't think I would
Another
ever
expert.
want to do the Olympia. And I saw, but Phil, he chimed in and he said, yeah, we did the same thing. The
Yeah,
first-
yeah. But listen, Sean believes the second place is first loser.
Mhm.
And he believes that 7, 8, 9 at Olympia is nothing. I placed 10th and I'm, most proud of. Fucking 10th.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Top
It's
10,
like,
that's a goal. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what does it mean? Maybe it doesn't mean anything to Sean, even though Sean was, what, 13th at, his first Olympia?
Mm.
And Ronnie didn't make it up 15, and Jay was whatever. Jay was 15 at the 99.
Ronnie didn't complain.
I mean, but I'll tell you what that means, though. That means we're at the end. So,
Yeah.
guys, I appreciate you both. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. But we got to go.
All right.
Like next year. Oh, we forgot to talk about one show completely.
Yeah.
French Pro this week. The Tsunami, whatever the show, Tsunami show in
Yeah.
France. Did you guys, Nico, if you can pull up the competitor list real quick, so we can go through
Oh,
that.
yeah, there you go. There you go.
Here, we got Roman Begas from Germany. He won his pro card at my show in Frankfurt 2 years ago. We got Louis Brie coming back. Tim Budesheim is coming back. Quentin is doing it. Smart move. I think this is a show that he's going to win, and I think he's going to get his qualification for next year. And he's got 12 months well, not 12 months. It's probably going to be a little bit less than that. But James Hollingshead is on the list. Why did he not come in Germany?
As you know, Olympia date, you can tell us how many months.
Then
Then,
we got
back in France, huh?
All right.
Diu Leguer, Stefan and Matala, and Hassan Mustafa. I mean, I saw some video of Hassan yesterday. He looked like Hassan, big, but the condition is not nowhere
You
near.
still got to get the waist. The waist got to be tight.
Yeah, he's not. It's you can tell. For me, when I see him, it's going too far now, and it's probably already past his prime, and he's going to have a hard time ever winning another show. So,
Hey,
yeah.
also got a guy from my Camp Cormier, Kuwait. Is that Nick Bostock? He was one of my campers
Ooh.
there. the second guy from UK.
What does he look like?
I don't know how he looked like this year, but I know he grew
Oh,
a
so
nice
now he's still
back.
taking. Okay, so he wasn't
I'll
your
give him a
camp
shout out. I
years
just give him,
ago.
I don't know
He
how he looked.
wasn't your camp 5 years ago.
Yeah, he was a few years ago. He was there.
So okay, no, I don't. He didn't compete last week either.
I don't know, but I'm just saying I was giving a
Hey,
shout
I'm
out.
going.
why is
I'm.
that Ali not competing? Edward Ali, the one that was in
I don't
Germany.
know,
Oh
but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm going with. I'm going with Quentin. I'm going with um, Louis James, Tim Budesheim, and I'm going to give Stefan Matala a top 5 spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not giving him first because I don't think from the back he's anywhere close to where he needs to be.
yeah, but
See how he looks next to these guys because his height and everything. He's got the great shape and a nice chest and
He's
all
tall,
that.
right? He's tall. I thought he was a short guy. He's supposed to be tall.
I thought he was short.
No, somewhere did I see
I saw
5'11"?
him once with Andrew Jack, and Andrew is like tall, and he wasn't that much shorter than him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's 5'11"
It could
somewhere.
be, yeah. So yeah, I also agree with it. Quinton is going to hopefully finally win it, and Stefan would give him a run for the money because Stefan has what Quinton doesn't, all these detailed striations, crazy chest, feathers, shoulders, and has the crazy legs as well. Quinton has the good legs, but he's a little bit lengthy. I mean, Stefan might give him a run for the money. And then Louis Breed is a freak, absolute freak, and he gets super condition. So I see him there. I don't know about James Hollins's condition now, but James, we all
I
know.
saw a video. He looked good. He was
Yeah.
conditioned.
Okay,
Yeah.
then James is there fighting for the top three, and Louis fourth maybe. And uh,
That's
I would assume that Theo Legier, because it's a France, it's Tsunami.
He wasn't
Tsunami
even.
is his sponsor, so he
Yeah.
has to deliver. He has to be top five.
He wasn't even in the top 10 in Germany.
I know.
And I thought he was a top 5 guy. Nah. Nah.
Yeah, he's gonna have to, you know.
That's the thing. That's the thing with open bodybuilding. Some people, you have a good year where you win shows and you have success, and then you think now you got to give it 100% to get as big as you possibly can, and it's going south.
and then Sergio should have been in this show too.
Yeah.
Should
Yeah,
have
I
been.
seen Sergio in the gym the other day, and I told him, why don't you compete? He said like it would be too expensive, and he doesn't have the money but
So
Sergio, I said,
Why,
Sergio, you
why
have
do
like
you sit
zero
down
body fat right now. The job is done. Why don't you compete? And
and now it's the money?
well, he didn't plan it, I guess. So I understand, but I think
Yeah, but
you're in a crazy
I'm sure
condition right
Quentin
now. Why
didn't
don't
plan
you?
it either.
What?
Um,
I'm sure Quentin didn't plan it either.
was he okay when because we mentioned him?
Yeah, I mean, he was disappointed. He did believe that he was pretty much at his best, and he does believe that Stefan didn't, pay attention to him. I'm gonna say this one thing, man, as well, and Stefan can respond. Uh, he didn't even see him in the room. He saw his pictures. All right, but that I don't understand. You fly to fucking Germany, and you are there, and your athlete is there, and they send me the pictures. That doesn't
Well,
add up.
keep in mind, Stefan is not in Germany. He's in Austria.
But he was in Germany with Earth.
No, the show was in Italy.
No, 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 no.
Italy that he did. He
Oh,
didn't German.
oh yeah, I got that wrong then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's in Italy. Yeah, okay, Italy doesn't matter. Wherever you are, whichever country, your coach is there in that country, in that city, in that town, taking care of other athlete, and
Mhm.
he is there, and then he doesn't see him in the room. That's not right.
But when you compete for a show, like the work is done. I mean, you're in shape or you're not in shape.
But if you have to travel to another country and you want to have your
Hey,
coach at least look at you.
American going all the way to Europe, to
Chris,
Italy, not Germany.
yeah.
Okay?
Imagine back in the days.
But we've done our own diets back in the day when
Yeah,
we
but hold on. Imagine, shit, what's his name again?
Chad Nichols told you.
Yeah. Imagine Chad go to everybody's room but yours. Tell you, send me pictures.
did he. Is that what happened? Actually, I was pretty patient, man. he would show up at 1:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning sometime.
Yeah. That's your time anyway. What do you mean? You just
I
came
know,
back,
right?
you just
I'm
came
up-
back out of the fucking bar. You have to wait for it.
I'm still stuck in those times, man.
No, I
Shit.
mean, if that was the case, and I feel for Sergio because I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you expect your coach to see you,
Yeah.
but we don't know if that's the case and what the issue is. That the issue
Well,
is
I said it publicly. I said it publicly. So, that's what I heard. And if that's the case,
that what you heard from him.
not from Sergio, not from
That's what I mean.
Stefan twice, but I'm sure he's going to hear this so he can respond to it. That's one thing that is not explainable. I mean, you're in Italy and you're, 20 minutes away, let's say 30
Oh,
minutes.
he was there. He was there with Earth, right?
Yeah, he was with us. Yeah. So that is, I don't think is right. Okay. I'm
But
just going to say it.
listen. But either way, even if you would have saw him, if let's say that's exactly what happened, he didn't even see him. He just sent me pictures, which somehow it's hard for me to believe because knowing Stefan, I don't think that's the way he works. But let's just say this is what happened.
Mhm.
Should still, when you're at your best, be at your best, right? At the end of the day, it's just when somebody has multiple athletes in the same show, and then one guy that he is with the longest wins, and he runs on stage, and yeah, I mean, I get it, but you have to understand he works with more guys, and I'm not his main concern, I guess. And this is what I said is going to happen. Once everybody jumps to the same person, that's what's going to happen. These guys feel like they're not getting the attention that they deserve. And that's why, in 1 year he has all of them, and then in 2 years later, he just has two. That's just how this works. It works.
Yeah.
Everyone goes through the same shit.
But the thing that I told
Because
Sergio,
you know yourself so well
Yeah.
how
I had
hard it is to treat everybody the same.
yeah, I mean, if there is five guys like I had, many times, I have to go somewhere per second, third, fourth, fifth, and you organize it.
No
you know.
sleep, no
But
food.
but I say this about Sergio because he was actually in good spirits, training like a mad dog. It's like Sergio, you made a progress this year, okay, and that body is going nowhere. You didn't peak correctly. That's okay. Just brush it off and enter the other show. So I was hoping he can do the France, but he said like, well, it would be too expensive. He doesn't plan. But
Well,
he's
I have
not
a
done for
solution.
this year.
I have a solution for that. If
Yeah.
he's still in shape, wait 3 more weeks and do Mexico the week after the Olympia.
Probably,
Do Mexico, qualify for next year,
probably. Yeah.
which will be in end of October, mid-October. Will give you
Go down to Mexico.
Probably.
You look at
a good 11 months. 11 months to get ready for the next show.
Yeah, yeah.
a
Is
little
this
Spanish.
Mexico on the same day? Is this Mexico on the same
Yeah,
day as
next
another show?
The very next week.
What show?
Is this like two bodybuilding shows on the same day?
It's like October 21st.
Yes, I think so.
20, not, wait.
Just like there was the China show and whatever show was the same day.
No. It's not
Dubai
China.
Dubai show and China show was the same weekend, same day.
So the 18th? No, the 17th or so?
So wait a minute. So the Olympia is
10th, 11th, 12th?
then the what is it called? No, that's a master show. Then there's the British October 18th, which is the following weekend, and the Mexico is also the same weekend. So the
Same weekend, right? So you can-
Mexico. So if I was Sergio, save money, go to Mexico, get that quality.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm out of here now, man.
Peace.
I gotta eat.
All right.
Y'all be safe. I'll see
You
y'all
have a
next.
pre-workout meal.
Peace out.